Hey, it's James Taylor here from Music Business Institute, and in today's video I want to talk to you about copyright and specifically what we term the bundle of rights. Now, just a quick recap. What is copyright, first of all? Very simply, copyright is created when you do something that is both original and in material form. So as an artist, if you write a new song that's original and you put it in some kind of material form, you write it down, you record it, then that copyright is kind of created from there. But I want to talk about the bundle of rights, what we sometimes class as the bundle of rights. These are the rights when you create a copyright, these bundle of rights belong to you. And this is very, very important because as we start to get into different rights usages, so whether someone wants to use your music for print rights or synchronization rights or publishing rights or whatever the types of rights are, you can often just come back to thinking about these bundle of rights which are yours when you create a work. So the first of these bundle of rights is the right to do what's called a derivative work. So if someone wants to do something based upon the work that you've created, they have to get your permission. It's as simple as that. So even if you, but on the flip side, if you wanted to do a derivative version of another songwriter's work, you would have to get permission from them or their publisher. The second right is this idea that you have permission to replicate, to copy. So if I want, as a record label, I want to use one of your songs that you've written, I have to get a license from you or from your publisher, or usually actually through what's called performing rights organizations, to use that work. So that's the second one. There's this idea of the right to replicate or to reproduce. And then the third right is this right to distribute. So, okay, I've got the right to be able to make copies of this thing, but I still have to come back to you as well if I want to have the right to distribute the works as well. And then the fourth and final of this bundle of rights is this idea to perform the work publicly. So this is often what's called the performing rights. And this can be if someone wants to play one of your songs live in public, then technically they have to be able to have the rights, the authority to be able to do that. Now, in reality, the way it works is these things called performing rights organizations, which act as giant clearinghouses, which help the users of these rights make it very simple for them to be able to use the rights as well. So rather than if I'm a performing artist and I want to perform one of your songs, I'm going around touring and I want to also get the right to be able to record it on my new album, I don't have to come to you as an individual or your publisher to get some of those specific authorities or specific licenses. With this thing called performing rights organizations, they allow me to go there, it's a one-stop shop, and I can get all those rights. So when we talk about the bundle of rights, just to recap, we're talking about these four things. We're talking about, first of all, the right to do a derivative work, what we call derivative works. Secondly, we have the right to reproduce. Thirdly, we have the right to distribute. And lastly, we have the right to perform that work in public. So, how does it feel? You've got all these rights. If you're a creator, if you're a music creator, you're a songwriter, congratulations. These rights are yours. As long as the work is original and in some kind of material form, then they're yours. Congratulations. So I hope that's been useful. My name is James Taylor from the Music Business Institute.